This video is for everyone who gets things like, oh, you said got too much, you are so Christ like, you are so spiritual, you are so this. We are in a time where almost everybody is carnal. So if you just move up a little, they don't like you. They start to say all manner of stuff against you. But
Can we talk about Jesus for a minute? Talk about Jesus in the music. Talk about Jesus. Talk about Jesus. He's a wonderful Savior.
anyway, so good day and welcome to my channel. My name is Precious and the name of this channel is Set Apart. I'm a Christian YouTuber from Ghana. I make content on faith, growing in your walk with God, knowing God more, and I do that through sharing the word of God and sharing some of my experiences and testimonies and the goodness of God to me or in my life. I remember saying I was going to make a video on fasting. I've been asked, I think it's one of the most requested videos on this channel, and by the grace of God, in like a few days, probably a day or two, I'll be filming that video here. So if you see this, please leave any question or anything in particular that's related to fasting that you'd like me to touch on in the comment section. Yes, please do that for me, and I would add that when I'm answering the videos, when I'm filming that video. So without wasting much time, let's just get into today's video. I don't really have a word for you. I just want to sort of explain where I've been and what's happening. I believe that I'm in a season of death, a season of growing, a season of continuously seeking God's face, a season of dying. The dying is the major one, a season of dying, a season of coming face to face with the word of God and dying to yourself. Maybe a time that you would certainly have died. That would be maybe the day you ultimately die. But even after that death, you'd have to continuously die. Every day you wake up, you have to die to what you want, what you feel like doing that's not in line with God's will for your life. And God's will for your life is the word of God. So you have to be dying to what you want to do that's not in line with the word of God. And I believe I'm in such a period. This video is for everyone who gets things like, oh, you said got too much, you are so Christ like, you are so spiritual, you are so this. We are in a time where almost everybody is carnal. So if you just move up a little, they don't like you. They start to say all manner of stuff against you. But this is a video meant to encourage anyone that's seeking God more, anyone that's doing things that they're not supposed to be doing at their age. And actually, it's not like you're not supposed to be doing, but the world doesn't recognize, oh, a young person like searching for God. They think if you're young, you're supposed to be, I don't know, playing ball, chasing all these desires and doing all these things till your senses come to yourself. So now that your senses have come to yourself before a certain age, they see you as abnormal. But dear friend, you are not abnormal. You are chosen by God for a purpose. And recently, one person that's somehow dear to me told me that she said in tree, I mean, I'm too impenitent, and that's supposed to mean you are too you don't behave like your age, like you're too involved in matters that old people or older people should be interested in. When she said it, initially I didn't really get her, but later I went to say that I was asking the Holy Spirit that, am I really like that? Do I behave above my age? I started critically looking into my life, because I mean, sometimes when you hear certain things, you have to make sure that your heart is clean. You have to ask the Holy Spirit. After we're done talking and I thought about everything, I came to the realization that no, actually, my age mates are doing things like they're serving God alright. Some of them are serving God alright. The few that are serving God, about half of them are serving God and holding alcohol, serving God and chasing women, serving God and following cults and all manner of stuff. They are not given to growing in God. Not to say that I'm perfect or I don't do some other things, but then in my heart, I'm eager to know God more. I'm eager to find God. I'm doing everything I can to find God, and I'm not holding all those other things. I'm consciously deciding to leave all those things aside for the knowledge of God, just to chase after the knowledge of God. And when you find out certain things, you can't act some way. So, because of the things I've heard about God, the things He has said to me, the things He has said in His Word and all, it's producing something in me that is not common for people my age. And the person just had an issue with it, and you cannot even blame them. She may see this, but I'm not even blaming you at all. I think it's true. I don't behave my age, and that's okay. I don't act my age because of purpose. I don't act my age because of what God wants to do, not because I'm necessarily putting effort to not act my age, but there's something in me, there's a desire in me, there's a thirst and a hunger in me for God. If there was a thirst and a hunger in me for worldly stuff, I'll do all those things. But there's a thirst and a desire in my heart to know God more. There's a desire to see God more. And I realize that not everybody will come to that stage where they are completely seeking God, where all they are bothered about is knowing God more, desiring God. All they know is just God, 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 God. Not everybody will come to that point. And if you come to that point, if you're at a point where you realize that, oh, life is vain without Christ, you can't really make it without Christ, and you're searching for God, you ought to thank God, because there are some people who are saved that just go to church on a Sunday basis. They do what they can, they are modest, they have all these values, but they are not really growing in the things of God. They are not growing in the word. And I don't know if they'll make it to heaven. That's not my duty. The only condition I know to make to heaven is, the first one I know is to be saved and know Jesus Christ. That's all I know. I have this close friend, a brother, a very, very, very close friend, a brother by the grace of God. His name is Kelvin, and we talk. Sometimes we can talk for 5 hours straight, non-stop, and sometimes 2 hours. I think the shortest conversation we've had would be an hour or two on the phone. And one time after our conversations, and then after we ended the call, I just was there. I was like, no. But do you think it's normal? Do you think it's normal to have someone that you can share the word of God with 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, and you don't get tired? What both of us are working in is not a normal thing. People our age are not falling in love with God like we are. It's a privilege and a special thing we have to be so in love with God at this age and in this season of the world, right? For some of us, we can't be calm. We can't be satisfied outside God's house. I've had different people ask me things like, why do you go to church so much? You do this too much, you overdo it, you over that and that. But they can't really understand, because it's a pull in my heart. It's not like a desire I have created. It's a desire God has put in me. Psalm 65 verse 4 says that blessed is the man that God has chosen, the man that he has caused to approach near unto him. It's not everyone that has that desire to run to God. It's not everyone that has that desire. And I believe that all the people that you've seen in the world that God has used drastically, like all these generals that have come and gone, KK, Captain Coleman, A. Allen, all these people, Oral Roberts, Billy Graham, they didn't have the normal desires that every Christian had. They had something over. And I'm looking to get to such a place where I can't desire the normal things. I can't be like my age mates, because then I'll be wasting time, right? Psalm 65 verse 4, let me just read. It says that blessed is the man whom thou choosest and cause to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple. That is, the people that he has caused to approach unto him, the people that he has chosen, they will be satisfied with the goodness of the temple of God. I believe that not everyone is having this desire, and if you have this desire, this is just an encouragement. If you have that desire, just thank God. He's doing something with you. He's taking you somewhere that eyes will not be able to fathom, that ears will not be able to fathom, that minds will not be able to fathom. He's doing something in you, but before he does that, he must birth desire in you to know him more. He must put that thing there where you won't be satisfied outside Christ. And if you're in such a position, you face a lot of persecution. People will say stuff, even people that are dear to you say stuff, they would hurt you. But be comforted in the word of God. Be comforted that it is for a purpose, it's for a higher calling. It's because God is desiring to do something better and something bigger in your life, something that is not ordinary. Yes, so yes, that's just what's on my heart. It's not a preaching, but I just wanted to encourage anyone that's searching for God or that's desiring something that is not normal, something that's extraordinary. Be encouraged in your walk with God, and be careful of those you allow around you, and don't let anything anyone has said that's not in line with the word of God affect you. Thank you, and God bless you. So the next time I post a video, please keep glorifying God wherever you are, and let me know exactly what on fasting you want to hear. And yes, thank you very much. God bless you, and bye.